Tough times could be ahead for the University of Nebraska. State budget cuts could mean lots of jobs lost and a tuition hike. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Kelsey Murphy has more.
NU President Hank Bounds presented his budget response program this morning. It's not pretty. Jobs will most likely be cut and students will be paying more. Colleges across Nebraska are managing major cuts after Governor Ricketts announced a $900 million budget shortfall. Based on the governor's proposed budget, the university system is looking at a $58 million gap in funding in its two-year budget.
I want to protect the academic integrity of the university. I mean, we can't let a two-year downturn in the economy have a decade-long impact on the quality of our institution. I think it's really important that we remain affordable for Nebraskans. We're going to violate both of those principles.
Bounds says the University of Nebraska functions on a $945 million state-aided budget, meaning 62% of the funding comes from state appropriations and another 35% from tuition. With the governor holding back 4% of appropriations, Bounds says there isn't a way around a hike in tuition.
Tuition will have to go up. There's no math equation that we can build that will get us to $58 million without having some part of the problem resolved through a revenue enhancement.
So how much will tuition go up? It depends on what lawmakers do. But during his presentation today, Bound used 7% as an example. I asked him, with this being a two-year budget, what might happen?
Depends on where the legislature lands. If they support the governor's position, if they stay where the governor's recommendation is, then we'll see, somewhere between 12 and 15 or 16% collectively over the next 2 years.
Let's look at the numbers. An in-state student living on campus taking 15 credits with fees pays roughly $19,000 a year. Add the 7% hike President Bounds gave as an example, it would be an increase of a little over $1,300 a year. It's not the only thing they're changing. The university plans to make an additional $25 to $30 million in cuts. He says service areas will be the first to go. Before any numbers become concrete, the Appropriations Committee and lawmakers have to approve the budget cuts.